Talk to you later. I'll call you later. I'll see you later. I'll tell you later. How many times have we heard or said these words? We live in a world where later has become our default response. We put things off, telling ourselves there will always be time. But here's a truth that many of us often forget. Later does not belong to us. We say we'll call our parents later. We'll visit old friends later. We'll tell someone we love them later. But later never comes. And when we look back, we realize that the things we said we'd do later are now just missed opportunities. Our loved ones, the people who matter to us the most, won't always be there. One day, later becomes too late. And when that day comes, we don't hear their voices anymore. We don't see their faces anymore. The people we meant to call, the ones we meant to visit, are gone. They become just memories, fading images and photographs or distant voices in our minds. Why do we wait? Why do we postpone love, kindness, and connection for another day? There is no guarantee of later. The only thing we have is now. This moment, this second, and the people we care about deserve more than being pushed aside for later. They deserve our attention, our time, and our presence right now. Every second that passes is a second we'll never get back. As the Stoics taught, life is fleeting, and we must live with the awareness that time is our most precious resource. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, reminds us that we should live each day as if it were our last. We are not promised tomorrow. We are not promised later. Later, the day becomes night. The strength we once had fades. The force we relied on becomes helpless. That smile that lit up our face turns into a grimace, and life, well, life becomes death, and later becomes too late. But it doesn't have to be this way. We don't have to wait for later. We can choose to act now. We can make that call. We can share that hug. We can tell the people we love how much they mean to us. We can show up in their lives fully present and give them the gift of our time. When we live in the moment, we create memories that will last. We won't look back with regret, wondering why we waited. Instead, we'll smile, knowing that we embraced the time we had with those we cared about. We didn't leave things unsaid. We didn't leave love unshared. Imagine what would change in your life if you stopped waiting for later. What if you made that call right now? What if you visited that person you've been meaning to see? What if you lived with a sense of urgency, understanding that the time you have is the most valuable gift of all? It's never too late to start living fully, but the key is to start now. The Stoics believed in living with purpose, in making the most of every single moment. They taught that we should let go of the things we can't control, and one of the things we can't control is time. But what we can control is how we spend it. So, stop waiting for later, call that friend, spend time with your family. Be there for the people who matter, because later might never come. And when it does, it might be too late to do the things that truly matter. Time is short, life is unpredictable, but one thing is certain: we have this moment. Use it, cherish it, don't waste it, and most importantly, don't leave the things that matter most for later. If this message resonates with you, take a moment to reach out to someone today. Don't wait for later. And if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, share it with someone who needs this reminder, and subscribe to the channel for more inspirational content. Let's live fully together.